We're back with our Tanager Talks. This time we have Freshman Guard Trey Hansen. Trey, how are you doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Good. Well, you've had a pretty good start to 2023. How's that been, getting not only on varsity, but getting playing time and now becoming a pretty consistent starter?
That feels good. I mean, you always want to start the new year out good. Just working hard, having fun.
Well, good. You know, the one question I do ask people are, do they make New Year's resolutions or do they set goals? Coming into this season or coming into this year, was playing on varsity or getting some varsity playing time part of your goals, or were they even higher? Were you hoping to be a solid contributor like this?
I was just trying to get onto varsity. I didn't really think about playing much, but I guess it worked out in my favor.
Well, yeah, you know, and I tell you, you're one of those that I think the most striking statistic when we get those is how many rebounds you get. You know, you're not the tallest player, you're not the biggest player out there, but you're one of the scrappier players. You are always in position to get those rebounds, and I think heading into the other night, you were averaging over 5, and I think you exceeded that. Is rebounding something you take pride in? Because a lot of people take pride in the scoring, and that kind of comes and goes just depending on how your shot's falling that night. But it seems like rebounds are something that you have control over through effort. And is that something you take pride in?
Yeah, because it shows you're working hard out there. And I will say, Carter Skogsberg does a really good job boxing out, and then I can just kind of go in there and grab it.
Well, Carter is good at that. He's a load down there, and you know, I'm just going to say it's excellent, especially somebody so young, to give credit to a teammate like that, because it's very easy to just take the praise and kind of ignore the other people that are helping out. So I got to say kudos on that one. Nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah, with this being your first varsity season, you know, we're finally getting the wheels rolling on the season, but how did it affect you early on with all the cancellations and postponements of games due to weather?
I mean, it's always hard when you're going to a practice. It doesn't help us when we're not going as hard because we have cancellations and stuff. But, I mean, you just got to go out there and play whenever game's played. You just got to work hard and always be ready to play a game.
Well, I think that's well said. So let me ask you this. You know, what is something that you take pride in as a basketball player? What's just something that you say, you know, I've worked hard at this and I work to be the best at it, or as good at it as I can be? What is that one thing that you might just say, that's what I take pride in?
I feel like my passing, because it's nice to get teammates open shots and stuff, and I feel like it's always nice to get the ball moving and let everybody shoot.
Okay. You know, again, another selfless answer. I like that. Now, what is something about you that might surprise people if they hear it? Now, this can be something that you like, might be a food or like to do, or maybe something you don't like or don't like to do. Like Claire said she didn't like running, which is one of those things for a basketball player. What might that be if they heard it about Trey Hansen, that they'd be like, that surprises me?
I mean, usually in the summers on the weekends, I go out on the river every day, so most people might not know that.
No, really, when you say you go out on the river, what kind of activities are you doing?
I mean, usually we'll play like wiffle ball or jump on the Maui mat, jump in.
Okay. Well, nice. Yeah. Boy, it's nice to be thinking about the river when the weather's this cold, isn't it? Holy
Yeah.
moly. Now, obviously, you know, we're in the middle of basketball season, so we know you participate in basketball, but what are some others, if any, sports that you take part in?
I play baseball and golf.
Baseball and golf. All right. Well, that is great. Any certain position in baseball, or are you kind of a utility player?
I usually play second base.
Okay. Nice. And any just a position that you started playing and enjoyed, or did you pick that for a reason?
I mean, I don't know. I kind of just got thrown there, and I've just taken it ever since.
Okay. Well, I tell you, I played catcher when I was in baseball because I was slow and big and hard to move. So I just got put there because that's what my physical limitations gave me. So I'm glad you had a choice. Now, I know you're just a freshman, so this question might be something that you don't have much thought on, but you might. And whatever your answer is cool. And you can expand on it as much as you want, but what do you hope the future holds for you, whether it's in athletics, academics, maybe a field of study, maybe you want to go to a certain college, or maybe your goal is to be President Trey someday. What do you hope the future holds for you?
I mean, I hope I'm just going to college, maybe play a sport if there's an opportunity available. But I'd kind of like to go into a business school or something like that. Engineering, maybe.
Okay. Any particular schools that you're thinking that's a school I'd like to go to, or just kind of whatever comes?
I don't really know yet. Whatever comes, most likely.
All right. Well, now, how do you feel about the rest of the season? We're heading into some tough games, and you guys seem to be hitting a stride. You're coming off 2 wins, and you guys seem to be gelling as a group. How do you feel about this season up to this point, and then how do you feel about the future of this season?
I mean, up to this point, lately we've been playing really good. We beat a good Pine Ridge team. But we just got to keep working hard and just keep moving the ball, let everybody shoot, play some tough defense, and win all them 50-50 balls to give us a chance in the fourth quarter.
Well, I think that's exactly right, because when you guys are moving the ball, you guys seem to do really well. And, yeah, getting those 50-50 balls just give you free opportunities. Well, I tell you what, my final question here is a really easy one. Before we go, is there anything that you would like to say to the Tanager fans that might be listening or watching on the live stream?
I mean, they always come out and good group, good community. They always come out, cheer us on. That's all I'd like to say.
All right. Well, I think you said it well. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today, and I hope maybe I can touch base with you later on in the season if that'd be okay with you.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. You have a great night.
You too.
That was freshman guard Trey Hansen of the Vermilion Tanagers here on our Tanager Talks. We'll be back after these messages here on ESPN Radio 1015 AM 1570 KVTK, KVTK.com, and Vermilion streaming on YouTube.